This is Toby, and we've done lots of stupid adventures together. You may remember him from such shows as walking the Isle of Wight in peak bog season, trying to walk as far as possible in a day,
Just write myself a message in my quill. Hello, you
and drawing a giant penis on Derbyshire using Strava. Today follows a similar theme of idiocy as we attempt to ride across Wales in one day, having never ridden road bikes before. We don't really know how far the route is, we don't know what to wear, half of us don't know how gears work. Buckle up, viewers, as this was a good one. This is your first experience of a road bike, how is it?
Interesting. That's awkward. This, holding these ones.
Toby's first ever go on a road bike. I've only ever used mine for cycling to work and back. And I've only had it about a month, so this will be a new experience for both of us. Sorry?
They don't really change down.
Unlike the average middle-aged road biker who spends about £5 on their first bike, joins a Strava club, rides once and then sticks it in a shed, we opted to get our bikes from Facebook Marketplace. Both were about 150 quid. This one is some American thing and this one is French. They're both very light and very uncomfortable.
I am a road biker. Hey, look at my yellow glasses.
Right, viewers, we're good to go. We're currently, whoa, that's close. Strangely, we're going to cross into England and then cross back into Wales because of the weird topography of where we are. Toby's bike making some rattly noises.
Don't really know which is up or down.
Toby's bike sounds like a bucket of spanners.
I don't know which one I want to go for uphill. Now I'm in the hard gears. Hold on, this is messed up. I can't go.
Where's Toby gone? Oh, he's down there.
He's being very helpful. He's abandoned me. And I feel hill.
Why are you in such a hard gear?
I don't know how to go down.
you're in the... You're nowhere near the top gear.
I
On the
know.
back.
But this is telling me I am.
That's the wrong side.
Why?
Use the right hand side, don't touch
That makes it harder.
No, it doesn't. Push the whole lever on the right hand side. The whole one. Yeah. After a bit of tuition, Toby did manage to figure out how his gears worked. Sort of. No, the big one is your uphill. Also, descending these bikes compared to a mountain bike is a pretty terrifying experience. The bars are all narrow and twitchy, the brakes barely work unless you're on the drop bars, and when you do brake, the tyres are so small that it just skids unless you're really, really gentle. Teething issues. Look at that, we've got to get a video of that. It's amazing.
Really cool. How do we get up it?
Via those little lines above you.
He passed me the bike once I'm up there.
Yeah, sure. It's only when you're on a road bike you realise how bumpy the roads are around here. They are pretty grim. We were beginning to get used to our road bikes, plugging away at the miles and making some solid progress. But as expected from Wales, a hill wasn't far away, and as seasoned mountain bikers, we thought they'd be easy on this skinny racing boy. But oh no.
Oh, it's quite the hill. Oh, I've just gone up by accident. It's not very favourable on the uphills.
What do you mean?
It's just quite tough and slow.
So, we're averaging 12 miles an hour so far, which is good. And we've been about 6 miles, although the hills do feel quite hard. How are we feeling?
Warm.
This is incredibly scenic. There's nothing here. We are following a proper cycle route, so these roads are supposed to be quite quiet, but they are just dead. Don't know how well you can see that, but there's a big rain cloud over there and this sky is just black. Don't know how far we are in, but the hills are definitely harder than I imagined they'd be, and carrying a reasonably heavy bag for an overnight stop is making things a bit harder as well. But it's all good. We'll stay positive even in the face of adverse weather. And adverse weather is exactly what we got. Again, this is Wales, so rain and hills are a given. You begin to learn to thrive in the misery when you live near here for so long. Whoa, wait. That was close. That's why I was going slowly. Right, viewers, we're having a little rest and a bit of a calorie stop actually, because I've sort of realised that we haven't... There's a really noisy quad bike coming, hold on. We sort of realised that we haven't really got a game plan for eating, calories, that sort of stuff, so we've been riding for about 2 hours now, which is mad because it feels like we've been going 20 minutes. And we're going to have my first ever energy gel. And,
First ever?
Yeah. First ever energy gel and some other unrelated calories. That's what we've got. Give you a taste test. Delicious. What have you found in our little lunch stop?
The absolute motherload behemoth of dryad saddle. I've never seen them this big. I know they are the biggest cat mushroom, but come and see. Let me get my phone on some pictures. Oh my lord.
Such excitement.
Just you see.
I can see them from here, they're huge.
Look at them.
Oh my. They look small on this camera, but Jesus Christ.
I'll get next to them and show you. This is giant hogsweed.
Oh, cool.
Dead at least. But don't get the sap on you.
No. I won't be climbing in there. They are monumental.
Look at that, that's my hand.
They're huge. After 80 milligrams of caffeine courtesy of this gelatinous pouch of unknown substances and some massive mushrooms later, we were off and immediately met another huge hill to ride down. Luckily our brakes were so good and our tyres were so grippy, otherwise it would have been difficult to stop. It doesn't work.
Oh dear. Okay, on we go. And a beautiful little church. Isn't this pretty?
It is, yeah. That's why
If you go too fast, put your head on into the church, bury you there.
That hill was so fast, I don't know if you can see, my eyes are streaming.
I think that'd definitely be the fastest section on the Strava.
We'd set ourselves the goal of riding 10 miles at a time to try and break up the ride a bit, but also to get calories in as much as possible, since we weren't really used to doing this. Apparently when you run out of energy on a ride, roadies call it a bonk. We thought this meant something else, but obviously we were mistaken. Toby can't hack the pace. He is nowhere to be seen.
I'm largely biking on my own here. It keeps leaving me, it's got more gears than me.
Right, we are 20 and a bit miles in. I don't know where Toby is. We're going to have our second calorie stop, because I think he needs it. How are you feeling out of 10? Yeah, okay. Sore. Oh dear.
You're quite cute, aren't you, the lot of you? You're pretty, aren't you? Yeah, eat the flies, yeah.
Fueled up with chocolate and sweets, ready for an almighty sugar crash in an hour's time, we made our merry way towards this pretty village.
We're in a pretty village.
Then down the hill towards the Valley of Mist. What followed was probably the most brutal climb of the ride. It went on for miles, had about 50 false summits, and was just the right gradient to require another gear that I didn't have.
I'm walking. My legs are dead. There's too many hills. And my bike's slow. Harry's marched on.
It also began peeing it down, so throw in a face full of rain to the mix and you're left with a combination that ate up those previously consumed calories in no time at all. It's so misty and rainy up here. Visibility is maybe 50 metres, maybe less, 25. Oh, it's wet. That was by far and away the hardest climb so far. I don't know if you can see, probably can't, we're so high up now. And that just went on forever. I feel myself getting stitch on the way up because I'm leaning forwards a lot more than I'm used to. I'm used to mountain bikes where you're quite upright. So my breathing isn't quite as good as it would normally be. It's alright when you stop, it goes quite quickly, but when you're on the bike it's pretty grim. I don't know where Toby is, but I imagine he'll be walking now because Even on the flat down there, he was saying that his brakes felt like they were stuck on, even though they weren't. Meanwhile, halfway up the climb,
you can't say no to finding mushrooms. Look at them. See? Look at them beauties. There's a nice ring there across the top near the top of the stem. That's horrible.
Toby did eventually make it up, and luckily from that point onwards it was a straight descent into Rhaeadr, which would mark the halfway point of our ride. Oh, you're on the pavement. Yeah, I know. We stopped at this cafe to grab a coffee and shovel some more calories in before tackling the remaining 30 miles. At this point it was the furthest I think Toby had ever ridden in a day, and it wasn't far off my record too. How much food have you got left?
Enough to feed a family.
Go on, how many? What have you got?
3 pork pies.
Yeah.
4 Snickers.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 crepes. A bag of fruit and nut. 2 sandwiches. 4 breakfast bars. Half a bag of crisps.
Jelly babies.
Jelly babies. Energy gels. There's probably something else back up in the back.
Ridiculous. Coffee and cake consumed, the route took us through Rhaeadr and up onto a small lane that takes you over Elan Valley versus through it beside all the reservoirs. Both of us get distracted fairly easily, and for me today it was birds. Look at all the kites. There's an enormous amount of them, they're everywhere.
There's a small beefsteak mushroom back in the woods as well.
Right. Wow. There's so many of them. I've never seen so many in one place.
Beefsteak.
Doesn't look like it, but their wingspan is up to 2 meters. Big boys.
You gotta stop.
For Toby though, it's just mushrooms, which he promptly found as soon as we entered the woods.
Oh, you know what they are?
Mushrooms.
You can see here, Harry pointed this one out, rather fine specimen. The blackening polypore, or Meripius giganteus. And he got upset whilst I was taking some pictures, and has left me.
I had indeed left him, and I was making good progress on the climb. We're at our biggest climb of the day, but look at the view. Holy moly. It makes it more bearable. Further down, Toby Attenborough was painting a picture of the landscapes and doing his best filming of the trip yet.
He was on a fucking steep hill, but look at that. Oh.
Finally made it to the top of the climb. That was a long one. And again, you can't tell, but it's quite steep. Toby's down there walking his bike currently, and I don't blame him really.
We've got waterfalls, hills, lakes, all of the beautiful things. Look at that.
It's time for some carbs. Ham, cheese, pickle on thick sourdough. Plenty of carbs there. It's a big old sandwich. Sit rep, we've only left our lunch spot not even 30 seconds ago, it's just down there. And Toby has a puncture. It's totally foobarred. He is empty as
I'm not sure how. Yeah, that's heavy.
What? You got a big thorn in it. From one of those hedges back there.
Oh,
that's a big boy.
Big one. Oh, we bastard.
That's a hefty one. Oh well. New tube. A few sandwiches and one new inner tube later, and we were on our way. In the midst of all this excitement though, Toby managed to switch his camera into slow-mo, so enjoy these accidental cinematic shots of us descending down the other side of the god-awful hill we just rode up. Jokes aside, this was an incredible descent, and the best one of the day by far. You could see all the way down the valley, so you could absolutely fly down without the fear of a car being around the corner. The views were incredible, the tarmac was grippy, it stopped raining for a little while, and we were loving our new road bikes. For about 10 minutes anyway. The wind has turned, it's now going against us, and I can feel it. It's grim. I really hope it changes again and doesn't just start pouring down, because I know what the wind changing means. It means it's about to rain. The only reason you're there is because you're behind a tree, so you can hear what I'm saying.
How are you feeling? How are you enjoying your biking trip?
I'm feeling fine, apart from the fact that you have recorded half of this video in slow motion.
And is seeking refuge under a tree.
Right then, viewers, let's go. We're uphill into the wind. Oh, this is nice. I can't feel the wind at all, it's gone. In a sadistic sort of way, I'm really enjoying the adversity of this. The rain, the climbs, not the cold, but it is a bit cold. It's good fun. I'm enjoying it. Toby on the other hand, not sure at the moment. We'll catch up with him shortly.
Very ever determined as he's pushing, pedaling. Oh, poor hedgehog. I'll walk. So I'm fucking tired.
I love some adversity. This is great fun. Every time there's a hill, I'm like, yes, I get to have more pain. I get to do more challenges. And then on the other side, I get to go downhill. It's great fun. It has been about 5-10 minutes. Still no sign. I imagine he's walking in a pit of despair. He's so fed up. There we go. Come find blackberries. Those are juicy, but they're on the floor. So, how about these ones instead? They're nice. Mmm, yummy.
11 minutes later.
Oh wow.
I got its base as well to prove.
Like luminescent.
There's a skirt here that's just got squashed a bit at the base. See?
Yeah.
That I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, is Destroy an Angel.
What does that mean?
Deadly poisonous.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Luckily, Toby recovered pretty quickly with his morale-boosting deadly mushroom find and the vibrant green trees that were being saturated by the intermittent rain.
How lovely is this? So lovely, all the bushes of gorse in the woods. I love it. And there's no one here.
We knew that after Elan Valley the route would be mostly downhill to the sea, logically, so spirits were still high. We descended around the tight Welsh lanes, through forests, towns, found libraries. It's a little library. What should we read today, viewers? And eventually stumbled across one of the best camping spots I think I've ever seen. Come on, viewers, let's have a little explore.
The boardwalk on a road bike. They said it could never be done. Look at it. We're off-roading.
Just the most scenic thing. Oh,
Dude, imagine doing the fly fishing here.
yeah. It is so scenic.
The oak trees full of acorns.
Oh, beautiful.
You can sit and listen to the noises of the stream. It smells so nice when you come around there.
We're on the move again after our little brief detour, and we have 10 miles left. Don't let Toby here. 10 miles, not far at all. I feel absolutely brilliant. I could do it. I couldn't ride back, not comfortably, but I feel like I could do more, and it's going to be more than Google Maps indicated. So I think if you're working in kilometres, we're going to do over 100 kilometres today, maybe even 105, 110. It's quite exciting. Quite exciting.
It is.
100,
Excited.
100 to 110 kilometres we're going to do. Wow. That is a long way for two Muppets who've never ridden road bikes further than, well, I've never ridden one further than about 5 miles, and Toby's never ridden one at all. So.
And we bought this yesterday.
And we bought Toby's bike yesterday. I fixed it yesterday in the dark because the brakes didn't work, the gears didn't shift, they still don't very well, and various other things were wrong with it. So I think we've done rather well, don't you think, viewer? Yes, nod and agree. One of my favourite points on this ride was when Google Maps took us off the road and onto what was probably an old railway line. I can see why people like gravel biking now, as this was speedy as heck and completely deserted apart from a few dog walkers.
There's a nice little pathway. Harry has disappeared far into the distance, however. And I'm just getting knackered. He's so far ahead. We'll see him soon, I guess, when we get to Aberystwyth.
It went on for another 3 miles before Toby insisted we have another quick break before the final descent into Aberystwyth. Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
Happy to be close to the end.
Yeah.
getting quite fatigued.
Right.
So I need a nice little rest.
No, we're almost there.
Exactly.
It's so
and then we
close.
can power it out, can't we?
It's so close.
Yeah, so
you can
let's have a
power out
nice
the
little
final.
rest.
Power it out.
It's only
now.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was thinking we get there by 10 o'clock when we
10
set off.
p.m.
When we set off.
Don't be stupid.
So
Surely
I think,
not.
You know, 10 more minutes rest and then it'll take us less than
10 minutes.
5 minutes.
I can't wait 10 minutes. I'm not exactly sure why, but this was the most excited I've been to do any challenge in a long time. I've been coming to the west coast of Wales since I was about 3, and when you're a kid you just sit in the car, fall asleep and wake up in a completely new place, almost like it's a different dimension. This was the first time I'd experienced every mile of that journey in its entirety. The trees, reservoirs, mushrooms, blackberries, rain, wind, hills and everything in between. It felt weird but pretty amazing at the same time to arrive in this place that seemed inaccessible without a car before. Well, there we are, viewers. That is the border to England. Across Wales, and we're at the sea. It has been an amazing ride. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, we go. Okay. Challenge complete. See you later.